everybody. I'm here today to talk to you about the input button not working on a GE Universal Remote. I'll be going over some easy fixes and showing you how to fix it easily in this very simplistic tutorial. Let's get right into the video. There are 4 things, basically 5 things. One of them is like 2 things together, so I'm going to say 4 things, but it's really 5 things that you can try and do to hopefully fix this problem, okay? Number 1 is to make sure you have the TV option selected. I cannot tell you the number of times that people were just dealing with, let's say, their DVR, so they're changing the channels on their DVR, their cable box, and then they want to change the input, so they push input, but it's not working because their DVR box or their cable box doesn't have the input option. But your TV is most likely the thing that you want to change the input on. So make sure you have your TV selected, or whatever device it is you want to change the input on. But if you want to change the input on your TV, then make sure you have your TV selected. So push TV, and then you want to push input, okay, until you get to the desired input. That's number 1. Make sure you've pressed TV before, or you have TV selected with your remote, okay? Because it's universal remote, you can pair up multiple devices, so make sure you have the right one selected. Number 2 is to turn on the device that's connected to the input that you want to select. So for instance, on my TV in my family room, even if I have something plugged into, let's say, HDMI 2, okay? My Nintendo Switch right now, the dock from our Nintendo Switch is plugged into HDMI 2. I cannot switch the input to HDMI 2, will not pop up until the Nintendo Switch is turned on. So turn on the device that's connected to the input that you want to select. So if your DVD player is connected to your AV or your HDMI 3, let's say, turn on your DVD player and then try and switch the input to HDMI 3. Because the input button most likely will not do anything unless there's something to switch to, depending on the TV model, okay? Most modern TVs work like that, where you can only switch to the inputs that have something powered on with them. So turn on the device that's connected to the input that you want to switch to. Number 3 is to try a different code. Now, if your input button worked yesterday and it doesn't work today, it's not a problem with the code. But if you just paired it up and you've never used the input button and everything else works about the pairing of the remote to the TV, to the television set, as we called it back in the day. I'm kidding, I wasn't around for the television set, but my parents still sometimes call it a television set. It's a TV, my dad, it's a TV. Anyways, sometimes codes work with some features, but not all features. So maybe your code works with the channels, the volume, and blah, 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 but it doesn't work with the input option. So try a different code, it's worth it, okay? Last but not least is number 4, which is kind of 2 together, which is the first part of number 4 is to unpair it and pair it again. So just basically repair it, okay? So just go through the setup process again with the same code. That might work. It usually won't, but it might work. And the second part of number 4 is to just factory reset the remote, which is just a couple of simple steps. I did a whole other tutorial on it, so go look for that tutorial separately. Factory reset the remote. And once you factory reset the remote, just pair it again using either the original code they used or try a new code, okay? Give it a shot. Hopefully one of those works for you and you get your input button working once again. If you like this video tutorial, please be sure to give it an awesome thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below in the comment. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.